I'm Katrina, and this is Sew and Tare. And if you haven't already seen the freezer inventory video, I'll put a card up in the corner. That's what comes right before this. And what I did is I found a lot of different fruit in my freezer, and we are making pie out of that fruit. Here we go. All right, this is out of the freezer. We have Desert Gold peaches. They're still frozen. I'm trying to get off a little bit of the frostiness. Here's some strawberries with the greens, which is completely fine. They are completely edible. You actually make tea out of the leaves of the strawberry. I was mistaken. These are not nectarines. These are Asian pears. So that's a cool find. Alpine strawberries and boysenberries. I know that has more crystals, but that's fine. These are more alpine strawberries. It's gonna be yummy pie. Look how tiny those berries are. Those are strawberries. They're super yummy. All right. Kind of break these up. They've been sitting out for a little bit from the freezer, but they're still frozen-ish. It's probably big enough for a pie, but let me do more. All right, there's some nectarines. So because this is all frosty, I know it's going to have extra moisture. I am going to add flour to this. I'll add flour and sugar. Probably it. Oh, those are cold. So the idea behind these was smoothies, but we have so many more peaches in there. I don't think we need all this taking up space, and we can have pie. All right, so I do have some lemon zest, frozen lemon zest, so I'm not going to use all of it, but I am going to put a fair amount in here. I think it'll be good. Smells good. Or shredded lemon peel, I guess is what I put on the bag. It's lemon zest. So there's our fruit ingredients. I'm gonna add some flour. I'm not measuring any of this. The amount of this kind of stuff that you're gonna add is gonna depend on the liquid content. Since I know this came from the freezer, I know it's gonna have more of a liquid content than it would otherwise. And I am gonna add some sugar as well. Ordinarily I would add lemon juice, but I think we have enough liquid, and I have that lemon peel, lemon zest. Like I said, ordinarily I would do this, the flour and the sugar separate, but mix it separate. But this is what we're doing today, and it'll work just fine. Can you hand me some ginger? So I'm also going to put in some ginger. Ginger goes well with fruits. Plus I like it. Plus it's yummy. And plus it's good for you. Boy, not really much is coming out. It's a good amount of ginger. I have no idea how much. But you can add whatever you want, whatever goes well with your spices. If you want cinnamon, you can put cinnamon in it, nutmeg, anything you want. Be as normal, as weird as you want. And I think I am going to use the rest of that lemon zest. We will have plenty more. Smells good. Alright, I already have a quiche cooking in the oven, so what my goal is to put this in to follow it. Now I know it is still a little frozen, but I think it'll work. That way we benefit from using the smallest amount of energy as possible by having the oven already hot. Alright, so there's our pie mixture. Let's see how much of it we can fit in here. I don't know if we'll be able to fit all of it or not. I might be refreezing some of this. In fact, I think I am. So I'm going to grab back one of those bags and refreeze this and mark it as pie, fruit pie. Alright, I've reused a Ziploc bag, fruit pie innards. There we go, back in the freezer. And we can eat this one now. So, food prep and eating it now. Alright, so I am making this a double pie crust, but I'm going to make a lattice. I'll show you how to do that. I have to roll out another pie crust. Here's our other pie crust. And I'm going to roll out just like I did the other one. And then we'll do a few steps. Alright, that should be good enough. Our dishwasher's making funny sounds. And this is what you do. You're going to cut this into strips, as thick or thin as you desire. And we're going to have leftovers because this is a lattice, not a solid. But I'll still cut it all into strips. Alright, so I'm going to move these over here and get our pie back over here. Alright, so here's our pie again. And we're going to take one of the shorter strips and just lay it across. Okay, you can do this one of two ways. You can either lay it all across. I'm gonna attach it over here just with pressure. You can either lay it all across all at once and then cross it, and it will be crossed like this. That's the lazy way out. And then if you wanted to, you can do what I'm going to do, which is to actually kind of braid it. So how you do this when you braid it, you're going to go under one, over one, and your spacing is going to depend on whatever you want. So that's under, this is over, under, over. The next one you do, it's going to go opposite. So we went over the first time, we're going to go under. We went under the first time, we're going to go over. So it's over, under. Oops, I did not connect that. Over and under. And you can do this as intricate as you want or as simple as you want, and you don't even have to do it. So next one is under, then over, then under, and over. And that's going to be my last one. So I have these sticking out at the end. I just squish them down, and that's fine. And what I do, you can cut it off if you want. What I actually do, I'm going to add a piece over here because it was a little thin. But what I end up doing is I flip it and crimp it. Okay. You're going to have thicker pieces, you're going to have thinner pieces. If you want to even that out, you can use the rest of your dough to do that. I'm going to add some over here. You can get out now if you want. Add a little bit more over here. And there's your pie. So we're going to put it in the oven. I'm not sure how long it's going to take. I'm going to put it in, because it's frozen, I think I'm going to put it in for 25 minutes. Probably 20 minutes would be good if it's not frozen, but we'll just see how it goes. And again, this is, you know, it's fruit, so it's not going to be like not good to eat if it's not cooked all the way. Something you can do, you can put sugar on top or butter or egg whites. I'm not going to do any of that right now. We'll put it in the oven, see what it looks like. So for the other one, for what I had in there before, it was 375. I'm turning it down to 350. It's fine to start it at 375. It will be fine. I'm going to do it for 25 minutes. All right, let's see if this looks done enough. It looks very juicy. We have a very juicy pie, which is expected because it was all frozen. But I think it might be done. What do you think?
We can look under.
I'm gonna put it in a little longer. I'm gonna put it in a little longer. All right, I'm gonna do. So it's already at 40 minutes. I'm gonna do another 10 minutes.
It looks extra juicy.
Maybe another 15 minutes. Let's do 15 minutes. All right, checking this one more time. We're at 50 minutes, 50, and it still has some. Actually, I think I might go a little further. It's going to take it out, but it's actually less liquidy. I'm going to go another 15 minutes. It's significantly less liquidy than before, so. All right, let's see how it is. Looks much more solid. There's still some liquid, but I think it'll be okay to take out. It's not burnt or anything. A little bit of liquid right there. Alright. There's our pie. And I'm sure it's going to be yummy. Alright, let's see how this is. Looks fairly solid. I think we ended up doing it somewhere around an hour. I don't remember if it was 5 minutes before or 5 minutes after. But sometimes you just have to base things on when it's done. I don't know why I went all the way across. Alright. I have a feeling the bottom part of the crust is going to be a little soggy, but that's okay. You could have waited until it was all thawed and then added a more appropriate amount of flour or other thickener, but I think it turned out okay. Oh man, I should have whipped cream. I didn't though. Oh, it has good texture. That's good. This is some freezer fruit pie. What are you doing? Should be good.
But it's very mushy at the bottom.
That's good.
Yep.
Yeah, so we put it in partially frozen. I still think it's good.
Not very sweet. Did you add enough sugar?
For me, I did.
Yeah?
We could add more sugar.
No, I think it's okay. I saw you put a lot. I thought it was going to be like super
Flour is what you saw me put a lot of.
No, the flour was already there.
It was a scoop of sugar.
Yeah, that's...
Anyway, I think it's good. You approve?
Yeah.
So if you find some fruit in your freezer, make pie! Alright, thanks guys.
Cheers.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Look at your freezer. Make sure you're eating what you are saving. And we'll see you next time. Enjoy the day.